Yeah, hello, my people. How are you doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It depends on where you're watching Chinedu Anichi TV from. Today is a very important day in our life. And for those of you who are here, I thank God for you, for the opportunity God has given us to be alive again in the land of the living. So, my name is Chinedu Anichi, as you know, your one and only celebrity here, so the African Voice. We are here again today on Chinedu Anichi TV, African Voice, coming to you from Atlanta, just 5 minutes away from the busiest airport in the world. That's where it's coming from you. So, right now, we are going into a very serious matter. And you have right to contribute, you have right. If you want to come and tell me, I will send you a link. It's a promise. If you really want to, so what am I seeing here? I'm seeing a comment already. Is it today? Oh, what is this comment for? Okay, so I don't know. Let me check Instagram, people. Facebook is already there. People on Facebook, can you see me? Yeah, it's stream. Everything is streaming live. Okay, let's go to Instagram. Yeah, Instagram is live. Yep, Instagram is live, and everybody, you are get ready now. So those of you on Facebook, those of you on Instagram, those of you on YouTube, yes, on Chinedu Anichi TV, we are live now, and let's go on. So, but before we go, let's have our music dedicated to Chinedu Anichi TV and by one of our big brothers, Prince Modo. Prince Modo is a high life minstrel. So, for those of you, if you are just coming in now, please share this live video. Please, I'm begging you. What we are discussing today is a very serious matter.
Voiceless, yo. Make we talk our talk, yo. Nobody can talk our talk for us, yo. Africans arise, time don't reach, yo. Make we talk our talk, oh yeah, everybody join the Chinedu Anichi TV. Now they happen, no. Now they selenge. We don't talk our mind, yo.
Jonah from UK, thank you. Official coach, official Lily coach, thank you. Larry Bob, 232. Good evening, Larry. Please share what happened and do this live video as you're coming engaging. Akande, Juan, Akande, how are you doing, Juan? From UK, right from UK, thank you. Let's go. Please, as you're coming, please share this live video. Tell a brother to tell a brother. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are here. Hello from UK. That's wonderful. You want Odinaka, Lillian, you just join. Please share this live video and tell me where you're watching from. Juan Akande, you stay from UK. Thank you for watching from UK. And we are reaching you from Atlanta, Georgia, the United States of America. So, my people, today we are having a topic that is very important, that state creation. If you look at Nigeria, something is going on now. You know, there is Nigeria want to create a new state, one extra new state. And people from different places are agitating. People from different places are saying, it is our turn, we want to, this one state, they're giving it different names. Especially in Southeast Nigeria, where a lot of people, cold is coming back. So we keep coffee. So get your coffee if you're watching me. Get your popcorn if you're watching me. But the only thing you will do today that I will not be happy with you if you are my follower. If you really believe in the growth of this platform, if you really believe in the honesty of this platform, if you really believe in the time I'm putting in to make this platform what it is today, I will want you to share this live video as you are coming in. Share it on your platform. Share it everywhere. Share it. Do behave like Rattles today. Because this Adada state creation need to go to those who need to hear it. So let me hear you as you share it now. So share. Let me see what you're doing. Let me check those on Instagram. Yeah, those on Instagram. Thank you. Jennifer, today, share my live video, Deliver. You're my friend. Share my live video and watch and tell me where you're watching from. Engage. Somi Egumba. Jerry Obert. Jennifer, you're my friend. You don't even need me to be telling you all these things I'm telling you each time you come to my show. Buike_Buike, you just joined. Please tell me where you're watching from and share this live video. Please, we're talking about Adada State. A lot of prominent people will be here this evening. A lot of barristers, a lot of people. Hey, it's going to be great. Right now, I'm already getting a signal from somebody in the UK. Is already here. Yeah, somebody is already giving me a signal. So those of you on Facebook, let me see what you're doing. Go ahead, and if you're on YouTube, also let me know. So the comment section is open also on Facebook. And Larry G. Oruma, interesting. Larry G. Oruma, how are you doing? Please share this live video. Please let others know. Share it in your WhatsApp. Share it in your page. Share it in your stories so that your followers will see what we're doing and we move on. I am so happy we are here and I am grateful. Mwachuku Chinaza, how are you doing? Yeah. Mwachuku Chinaza. You see. Okay, let's go on, my people. Yeah, Facebook, they are doing their best. Instagram also doing their best. Share this live video. If you share the live video, the visibility will go on. Tag some people you would want to hear what we are saying. Yeah, tag a lot of people. Tag a lot of people, that will be on this show tonight. Okay, Ukweze is here live. Correct. This is the kind of people I want to see now. Okay, Ukweze is live here on this show. Please, okay, Ukweze, share this live video. Share it. I think I need to do something. Hold on. Just hold on, my people. Let me do something.
Let's talk our talk. Africa boys in diaspora. Chinedwani TV. Voice of the voiceless, yo. Chinedwani TV. Make we talk our talk, yo. Chinedwani TV. Nobody can talk our talk for us, yo. Chinedwani TV. Africa's a rise. Time don't reach, yo. Make we talk our talk, oh. Oh yeah, everybody join the Chinedwani TV. Now they happen, no. Now they selenge. We don't talk our mind, yo. As it be now, so we don't talk more. Mama, papa, brother, sister, even know the YouTube. Subscribe and follow Chinedwani TV. Eba fukona botuno, eba fukona man. Now we'll be the voice of Africa in diaspora. Chinedwani TV. Voice of Africa, where they show. Chinedwani TV. Now where we go there.
Let's go, my people.
Gather your family, call everybody. Chinedwani TV. Listen what
we are not going to joke with this topic because it concerns our life. It concerns the future of our children. So it is not a joke that Southeast Nigeria is agitating for an extra state that will be added to them to have at least to reduce political marginalization for how many years now? So this is a topic that will touch everybody. There's somebody I saw here, Okay Ukweze. There are men I'm seeing here already, and I know that this topic is going to be cute. I'm seeing Anthony Julius. Yeah. Nwachukwu Chinaza, Cynthia Ifoma, Duke of Obowo. Okay. Please keep tagging people. Those people you want to hear. Those people you know, prominent people that you want them to see what is going on here. Share this live video. I'm going to share my own now. Yes. Imo, my love and my one and my only uncle. Yes, Imo. How are you in Germany now? How is Germany? Thank you. Thank you. Modis, Deyeni, Princess Meg O, Buike, Big Minister Money, Larry Bob, Cashman, 148. Cashman, you just joined. Tell me where you're watching from. Our topic today is creation of another state. And it is wonderful to see a lot of you. Princess _Mego, my ally. Princess, how are you doing, Princess? I love you. When I say I love you, I mean it. From the bottom of my heart, Princess. Yeah, this will be a hot topic, I trust. Thank you, I trust. So let's go. People on YouTube, I'm seeing many people on YouTube already. And those of you on Instagram, thank you. Please keep sharing. Somebody already tagged Senator Prince Ned Nwoko. Yes, I love this. Hey, Chinaza, how are you doing? I want him to hear what I was saying. Yeah, that person you tagged now is very, very important. Yeah, man. I sip my coffee because it's getting cold here. Bob, my people, remember Chinedu Aniche TV is here. And we are sharing. Just go. Go to. For those of you who don't know how to do this thing, if you go now, search Chinedu Aniche TV, you will see the live. You will see this thing live. You see it? You see it live. When you see it live, just go to share. First of all, like it. You will see share. And when you go to share, you just go to group or anyone you want. Share it. Let them see what's going on. You understand? Go to that group. You will see. I'm sharing my own already. Please, let's share. Share the live video. Ben Ugoke has joined. Yes, I have a guest already. Wow, I have a guest already from UK. And this is wonderful, man. I have been. Woo! Ben Ugoke is live here already. You can't hear me? Ben, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can hear you. I can
hear you now. I'm just trying to set.
I can hear you.
I'm trying to set up my.
Okay. So, yeah.
Great.
If you want to participate, click all scenes and select any scene to control people's visibility. Watch tutorial. Okay. No problem. Assign participants to scenes. All right. So, people, if you are gathering here, Ben, did you share this in your page before joining? Because that's the only way they will see it, because you are using the same phone.
Okay, that same link, I was supposed to send the joining link, share the joining link, right?
Yes, share it in your page before joining us. You understand? So that.
Okay, so should I leave and do it, then come back?
You can leave and come back, so that your followers will be seeing, because you are using the same phone.
Okay, all right, okay. Yeah.
Wow. So please, we'll have a guest already. We're having a lot of people. Barrister Bo will join us. A lot of people. A lot of big men are coming here, but I didn't want to mention. That's why in the flyer, I didn't want to mention anybody's name, so that it will not look as if there's particular people you selected to come and talk. So everybody is free. And wherever you're watching from, you're free to participate. What we're saying, if you don't like it, you're free to say, I don't like it. Are you live on TikTok? No, I'm not live on TikTok today, sir, because I didn't connect TikTok from beginning. Yes. Please share and like, my people. Hey, my Igbo. I've missed you since. Ayodele has joined. Ayodele, where are you watching us from? Ayodele, let me know. Let me know and say hi to Chinedu Anichi TV, the African voice. Yes, CNN might not carry what we are carrying here. Fox News might not carry it, but we can carry our own. We can talk our talk. We can project our own people. You know, that's why I made effort to establish this TV so that we can talk our own talk as Africans. So if you believe in the African traditional values, if you believe that the voice of an African man must be heard, you have to. Cairo, Egypt. Oh, Ayodele, you are watching from Cairo, Egypt. Wonderful. Ayodele, how are you in Egypt? How do you people greet in Egypt? Is this salam alaikum or I don't know. I don't know, but I know you have a way of greeting. So let's see. How many people have shared this? I have not seen the share enough. I have not seen enough share, man. That's just the truth. I have not seen enough share. How many people have shared? No, I have not seen enough share. I have not. I have not seen enough share. Let's go, let's share, let's share. That's what will give us what we want this night. Because there are people, especially in Nigeria, that need to hear what we are going to say this night. They need to hear it live and direct because there are a lot of things going on in Nigeria that we need to correct. That's the essence of establishing all these platforms. It's not only you're looking for views, you're looking for that. We have to create an impact. We have to let our people know what they're supposed to know at a time. So I expect you. I've already shared this live video. I want to share it also on my WhatsApp, you know. So please, let's go ahead and share this live video. Share. That's what we need now. When we come up, we enter the topic. Ben Ugoke will join us now. Another person, invite, okay, we can take up to 10 guests at a time. 10 people can join us and we will be discussing. Send heart, me, tap, share, connect. Wow. So I'm going to put, if you want to join us, you will see a link. There's a link I'm going to pin here. There's a link I'm going to pin here. That link is what if you want to join us, you can use the link and join us and then speak. If you want to be part of what we are discussing, you can join us through the link and that would be wonderful. So we are waiting for you. I'm waiting for all of you. Yes. That state creation is what we're going to talk about. A lot have been going on. A lot of people have been agitating. A lot of people have been saying, it's not Adada state. It's not like this. It is our own. It is this one. Now, let us hear from people. Let us hear from you. What do you think about Adada state? What do you think? Especially people from Southeast Nigeria. Yeah. Who is there? Colin Sokorie, yeah. Ifeanyi Onukubiri. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. So we have a link that if you want to, somebody send me a secret message, personal message. You have seen the link there. If you want to be part of what, join us, like contribute, appear in the TV and contribute. That's the link there. If you use that link, you will come to us. You will appear in the show and then we will hear from you. Okay, my people. So our discussion today is centering on this particular agitation that the Southeast Nigeria have been having for a long time. And that agitation is nothing but we want an extra state to balance it, to make us look like others. Yes, to make us look like others, because every other person, every other geopolitical, 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, the number of states they have is more than that of the Southeast. And Southeast is saying, what is it? What have we done? What have we done? Are we not human beings? Are we not Nigerians? Are we from Jamaica? So that is why they are asking, please, they are asking us, can we help? So I'm sharing this thing to the leadership of our people. Yeah. So go ahead. Okay, Ukwez, I sincerely pray that Adada State becomes a reality. I don't know how Delta people that have been claiming South now wants to be. I'm twisters. Okay, Ukwez, thank you. I'm going to show. Okay, if you can join us, it's okay. But if you cannot, I have to display whatever you're saying now. If you look at what Okay is saying on the screen, just look at the screen and see. I sincerely pray that Adada becomes a reality. That is from Okay Ukweze. Okay, please, when you do this thing, you tell us where you are watching from. Where you are watching from is very, very important so that people will know that this is across board. Yeah. Official Blessed Jovia 711, I can see you. Look at the screen and you will see what Okay said. Okay Ukweze. I sincerely pray that Adada State becomes a reality. I don't know how Delta people that have been claiming South now wants to twist us. You understand? So that is what Okay is saying. So what are you saying yourself? This is Okay's own opinion and view. Are you from Enugu State? Are you from Anambra? Are you from Southeast? Are you from Anioma? The so-called Anioma. Come here and tell us. That's why I say people should tag Ned Nwoko or his boys, and they will come here. Senator Ned Nwoko, make una tag am, because he's the one propagating all this matter of let's go. So let's me from Niger State, Nigeria. So Okay Ukweze is writing or watching from Niger State in Nigeria, and you have seen on the screen what Okay has written. So if something in support of what Okay has written, go ahead. If you have something against, go ahead. Ayodele is from African Rangers. Okay. Ooh, real estate Imo Biene is watching from Germany through TikTok, through Instagram. Is watching from Germany. So people are watching from across board. So just tell us where you're watching from. Just tag people that we need to see here. There are people that I'm sending this thing to many people now. Please, I'm waiting for Ben. What's happening? We need to kickstart. Ben came in before. He just shared this thing. I don't know. I know what to do. Let's go, people. Yeah. While waiting for anybody who is a guest, anybody who wants to join. Okay, let me put the link on Facebook. Facebook people, the link is there now. Facebook and YouTube people. You can see the link under. You can see the link. Just if you use the link, you will join us live on the TV so that they can see you. Please, before you join, make sure there's light. where you are, please make sure there's light so that it will look like nice. Or if you want to call in, there's a number there you can call in +1 701 989 1910. Maria Ita, how are you? 24, you joined. Vic Cruzy, Musty Wayne. So, how are you doing? So, we're talking about Africa. So, we're talking about the Adada state creation in Nigeria. Nigeria want to create one extra state, and people are really, yeah, I think Ben has entered. I think Ben has joined now. Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well. I can hear
Okay,
you.
I can hear you too. You are very audible. So, my people, let me introduce to you who is here. This is Ambassador Dr. Ben Ugoke and Engineer Ben Ugoke. Title too much. So, Ben is one of us. Ben is a great guy from the southeast Nigeria. In fact, from Musiki Dekarmona, NSK to the world, you know. So, Ben is here. Ben is from UK. But before we go on, in fact, make I no go bite my teeth. Make I call Ben. Ben, please introduce yourself to our great audience before we go on. Okay?
Yeah, I'm a regular client on this platform, and okay. I'm from Agmonyo Bimo. I'm from Ogo Bimo in Nsuka local government, Enugu State, Nigeria. Happy to be here today.
Okay. Yeah, that's Ben Ugoke. Ben, we'll be talking about our topic today is about the creation of Adada State. Let me hide what Okukwezi wrote so that our topic can come out clearly. So Okukwezi said something from Niger State, but let's put out our topic first. So Adada State creation is what we want to discuss today. A lot have been on the media, going on the social media, on the traditional media. People have been reacting differently. A lot of people, even Senator Ned Nwoko and other people, came up with their own narrative. And I said it would be nice for me to hear from our people. That's why I brought up the topic today. So Ben, so I know you. You don't talk from nowhere. You have always tried to find out facts before you come to this show, and that's why we don't hesitate to call upon you when this kind of topics come up. So, if you have something to tell us, Ben, please go on about Adada state creation.
All right. Yeah. The the thing I want to say particularly is that we are lacking leadership in Enugu State. That's the major thing. Because what I see happening since the since we heard the news that the government of the day is interested in uh, adding additional states in the southeast. In fact, it has gone through the National Assembly and then passed. We did the second reading or whatever. So, and I saw Senator Ned Nwoko in his, style, the agility, moving around, talking about Anioma State, talking about Anioma State as part of Southeast to be created for Southeast, and he was doing all of that, defending his, Southeast history, that he is from the Southeast and he is an Igbo by, you know, ancestor and whatever, that they were told during the war to deny their lineage, to deny their identity, put some of them and their children copied. But the correct thing is that they are truly able. Igbos. And he was doing all these things in the channels, television, in Arise TV to defend and to, let the world know that they are truly Igbos. So while I was listening to all these things Ned Walker was doing, something came to my mind. I was like, so this man, I'm sorry to say this man, the distinguished senator, the only thing that could bring him out to start redefining their lineage, their ancestral history, their Igbo Igbo-ness is because there is state creation in discussion. Otherwise, there is no reason he should let us know that he's an Igbo man or that or an Noma state is going to be an Igbo. You know, I looked at all these things and the way he's gaining momentum, he's gaining support in the media. The presidency seems like they have favored him, they have given him their words, and it seems like he has a lot of support. He has a lot of backup in the media. He has a lot of backup in the government of the day. And then because even the state he's championing seems to be the top in the list of all the states. I felt sad terribly. I felt so sad when I see all these things happening. Because if we have leaders, if we have leaders who are ready to do the right thing, who are ready to speak and stand for the right of where they're coming from, to stand for what belong to their people. If we have such leaders, we won't have somebody like Ned Nwoko leading the talk, leading the show of Adada State question. Something that is coming from the southeast. We know those who have defended their Igbo-ness with all the caricature, whatever, we have been bearing this burden. We have been bearing the marginalization. We have been bearing the insult. We have been bearing a lot of the discrimination of being Igbo. In fact, they are different. They are not experiencing what a normal Igbo is experiencing in Nigeria. So we bear all these things, all the consequences of being Igbo, and we have only 5 states: Anambra, Abia, Imo, Enugu, and Anambra, Imo, Abia State, Enugu, and Ebonyi State. This is the only southeast as Igbo states. So where where is the Anoma he's talking about going to be created from? From the same people who say they are in the south. They are not Igbos. The normal state is not going to be a state truly from the southeast. And this thing seems to be a kind of a game that I try to play. Try to play one kind game, and because the hate against the Igbo people are just enormous. It's beyond measures. But I don't even blame the people hating Igbos. I blame the Igbo leaders. Igbo leaders are too greedy, too selfish. They are too selfish. Give an Igbo leader 100 million. He will deny his constituency project. He will deny everything where he comes from. He'll do it. They don't care. Because I don't know if because we produce a lot of poverty mentality, mental leaders, with poverty mentality, they have not left our leaders. That's why they are breakable. They can easily swing. They can easily change. They can't even be seen in the mainstream discussions. And it is a problem to us, especially in Enugu State. If we are talking about a state to be created, if Nigeria is serious to add an additional state in Igbo to balance the 6 states we have in other geopolitical regions, and they want to give a state to the southeast, it should come from Enugu State and it should be Adada State. I'm not saying this because I come from Adada. Adada has originally ought to be a state. We know it is historical. This is something that is everybody knows it. Adada State is the only state standing out You can't compare the potential of another state to be created as a state when you can compare it with other lists like Aneoma, like other Anocha, whatever other names that's just they are coming up with for political reason. He won't want to be governor. That's why he wants that state to be created. He's doing it, and I even watched him and I try to speak one Igbo something, and he missed it. You are not. You have said you are not from Igbo. You said you are not. You are not. You can't come because of state creation. You want to now change the goalpost so that it will favor you. But I don't blame him. I blame. In fact, Enugu, come to Enugu North. Is it this crop of leaders we have in Enugu North? I'm ashamed of all of them. The senators, I'm ashamed of all of them. Even my friend in the House of Rep, my good friend, I thought it was going to be different. I thought it was going to be a fire vibrant young man like us. That's why I was happy when he did. But I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Obeta is not impressing me. I'm not impressed. Obeta's voice is silenced. Nobody hears his voice. How many media interview in the mainstream have you seen Obeta talking about Enugu? He's just silent. I don't know what is. I think we need to pray for them because they need help. Because we need them to be vibrant for our own interests. For our own interest. If somebody like me is in the House of Assembly Senate or House of Reps, I'm sure that every media house will be on fire about Adada State. There will be no rest because this is something that we need and we need it seriously. We need it seriously. If not, in fact, to be honest with you, if they will not consider that state, they should not give us any state. We don't need any state in the southeast. If that will not be, because it will be injustice in injustice. If another state is choosing, it will be injustice in injustice. That is what it is to me. That's what it looks like. So we have to raise our voice and speak loudly and audibly to these people and want them to wake up. Wake up. Enugu North leaders, wake up. The people in the House of Assembly, the House of Reps, wake up. In the Senate, wake up. Money is not everything. Money is not everything. Who knows whether somebody has given them something and they're all gone dump. None of them is talking. Okay, they used to be a vibrant speaker who, he talks, he speaks very well. I'm not even seeing him in the media house talking about other states. I'm not even seeing him. What is going on? What is going on? I won't blame. I won't blame so much on Enugu South Senate. Senator, what's that his name? I won't blame. He's doing well. I won't blame him so because we are talking about not other states. So the people that should push this thing are people from the south. I mean, from the Enugu North senatorial zone. I want to pause a bit so that if there is other guests in the channel, so they can speak. I'm really pissed off with our leaders.
So Ben, that's wonderful and that's okay. For your reaction is normal because we elected those leaders to go and represent us. We did not elect them to go there and be playing. So, and it is in matters like this that concerns us directly. Because I know what it will happen if they create another state. The jobs it will create. What, in fact, the lives that will be changed for just creating another state, they cannot, is immeasurable. You understand? The kind of development that will come down to our people is going to be great. So even if they did not achieve anything, they didn't build the road, they didn't bring hospitals, they didn't bring health center, they didn't bring other infrastructure, but they brought another state to us. I think they have done more than any other people that have been elected into that particular office.
Totally.
You see what people are saying, like Anthony, Anthony Julius, look at what he wrote. He said, Adada has common language, common food, common culture, everything common. Don't allow them to steal from the Enugu North senatorial zone. But before then, look at what he said. He said, Where is our rep in chambers? Just like what you said, the rep.
Yeah.
What are you doing for the success of Adada State? If we miss Adada State now, it will be so painful. You understand? So,
Yeah.
and somebody else from Cambodia says, our representatives are sleeping. We are left behind already.
Exactly.
And Yoma is at hand
Ah,
already. So,
they are sleeping.
but there's this thing I want to say about it. You know, I know that everybody has constitutional right to fight for their state and their state creation. But if something really is meant for Southeast Nigeria, and really the government really, they are not deceiving us. You know, there's something that they will be doing. You think that they like you. They already have their own plan. If the government don't have another plan, do you understand? That they really want to give extra state to Southeast Nigeria. I don't think there will be something like Anyoma. First of all, what we are even creating, what the government is creating is not by tribe. It is by geopolitical zone.
Yeah.
You know, a politically, constitutionally defined jurisdiction recognized by Nigeria, not on ethnicity, not on tribal basis, but on, you know, the politically defined geopolitically defined boundaries.
Yeah.
So if they say Southeast needs extra state, where Nedunwoko has always been in South. And they are not part of the people that are making this agitation. And this passionate request has a reference point in Southeast.
Yeah.
So from day one, it is greediness as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
It's unconstitutional. It shows that Nedunwoko don't have empathy. He doesn't even, he's not sincere. Even if he's an Igbo person,
you can't blame him. He's playing his politics, and that is politics.
That's the problem with we in Africa. So one of the things we do in Africa is that we play politics that's without human face.
Yeah, that conscience.
Yes, and that is why they say politics is a dirty game.
Yeah.
They believe that it's dirty. They believe that everything done there is dirty. Why should it continue to be dirty? So if somebody plays politics without human face, I don't think it's politics. It's barbarism, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So and I just wish that all this channel television will be doing things like what we are doing now.
Yeah.
Giving people opportunity to call in when this kind of people are on the live show, so that people will ask him questions.
Yeah.
You understand? So this state creation is not done by tribe. There are prominent Igbo people in Rivers State. True of us. Igbo people are in Rivers. Igbo people are in Kogi State. Avrugo is an Igbo people in Kogi. There's a place called Avrugo.
Yes.
You understand? Igbo people are there. Just like we have Igala people are in Enugu State. You understand? All this Iga, all these places, there are Igala people in Enugu State. If you go to Igbo North, we have if you go to Igbo North, we have Ete.
Yeah.
Ete people are Idoma people.
Yes.
So if state creation is done on tribal basis, Ete people cannot be in Enugu State. Igala people cannot be in Enugu State.
Yeah.
But Ete people are in Igbo North. So state creation has nothing to do with tribe. So for Nedunwoko to come and start telling us that it's not even the basis. The basis is that this is a Southeast matter. Do you understand? Even if he wants to say, I am Igbo, no problem. We accept Igbos anywhere they are. No, but there are Igbos in Rivers. There are Igbos in some other places, in part of Benue. There are some Igbos in Kogi. But they did not say, okay, create another state for us because we are Igbos. So we're talking about Southeast now. So I wish that whenever they are doing all this kind of thing, live TV in the national this thing in Nigeria, they should give people opportunity to call in. Just like this one we're doing now. People can call in.
Yeah.
So I will ask him questions.
Yeah. I'd just like to comment now again. You know, when we like trying to, kind of attack Ned Nwoko, asking him why he's doing this, that he should wear human face, it's not right. But I'm sorry, my major interest is not even Ned Nwoko is not my problem. Because there is something we say in Igbo. "Edeba ọbanli, titi zọba." Now I got more than you is not my problem. Is Ned Nwoko not a senator? What capacity does he hold as a senator than Ideke? Is Ideke not a senator? That Ned Nwoko has more wing, maybe because the way he carry himself, maybe because he doesn't accept whatever gift anyhow, maybe because he speaks the truth anytime he sees it, maybe he talks about his own people. Well, I have already mentioned that we have this way Igbo people are treated in Nigeria. Whenever it comes to our own issue, it's different or ball game. It's a different way. It's the way it's handled is different. I know that in other regions they may say, okay, elders go and discuss and come back to us. But in this case, they throw it open. And this is politics. It's because they throw it open. You have mentioned about constitutional boundary recognition and all of that. That is when the proper procedure is being followed from the head. But in this case, it's disregarded. It's thrown open to say whoever that has much weight. So we will not have to question our leaders. What are you doing? This is coming to us. And you allow Ned Nwoko to now. Do you know why I say this? Do you know why I say this? Okay, I'll give an example. I'll give an example. There was a time we had an election, just a kind of a union election. I don't want to go deeper so that so a union election, and I was coming from a particular zone in that association. So when the election was conducted, I was even late. When I came there, they said they have done everything. I was like, "Excuse me, are you just stopping?" They said, "Yes, it's okay." Who is represent from my region? They said, "Well, because nobody." I said, "No, this election must be cancelled." I knew how I stood my ground in that little capacity and changed things. I know what I'm talking about. If somebody like DK is standing up to do his job, Ned Nwoko would have by now he would have called. He will be. It's not me and you that should be talking to Ned Nwoko. It's these people that should be calling each other and say, Ned Nwoko, come and sit down. Let's have a discussion. You are a senator. I am a senator. Let's tell ourselves the truth. It's not me and you. It's because we care about our people more than these people. They take all the money, they do nothing, they don't do road, they don't speak for our interest, they don't protect. I feel so terrible this night about these people. It's them that should do this. It's them that should call Ned, my colleague Ned, sit down and let's look into this. You are not from Southeast. This is coming to us. We need you to support us, support that state creation, because that is on top of the list. They should be able to speak with him. If they cannot do this job, he's not fit to be senator. He's not fit to be senator in Enugu North. And the time has come where before we let any leader, we have to check his capacity to influence others. If he cannot influence his colleague Ned Nwoko to have a meeting and a discussion with him, I see a situation in politics whereby an appointment is negotiated. Then talk more of when something is coming to you as your right. You should negotiate it. Because Ned Nwoko is actually leading the show. He's leading. He has come to Arai TV more than 2-3 times. So the other guy that they invited, I don't know where he was coming from Enugu, and he was even saying that wherever it's. Yes, I thank God. What's it? Oh, Kenneth Okonkwo. Yes, impressed me. He spoke. You see a man like him. This is the kind of person we want in the leadership. I'm sorry, but I'm saying the truth the way it should be. People that can speak and defend our right. That is the kind of people we want. So not mean that we fight. If okay, is it when he comes to the RSCV for us to now ask a question or call and say it won't. We need to use injection to call our leaders to make them do the right thing. They should negotiate with Ned Nwoko. As Ned Nwoko has shown them too much power, so much influence. They should now negotiate with him to make sure that we won't be playing this local politics and miss the whole thing. Because if we start, when it comes to referendum and with this division and all of that, I don't think we're going to pass the referendum, because I'm not going to say it should go to be a normal state. I won't say it. So I will stand for that state, and we're going to have division, and they will say, "Oh, you know what I'm thinking?" Finally, I'm thinking that, like you mentioned it, I don't think these people are really serious with this state they want to give us. I don't think they are serious about it. If they are serious about it, honestly speaking, they should have started by considering that first thing you mentioned about the constitutional boundary recognition and some other factors. They should have considered that and be able to streamline and pinpoint the direction, the area they want this thing to come from. So that it will, because it seems like they just want us to say, okay, they will say, oh, it is no longer Nigerian fault. We have given them a slot to create a state, but they are the one that now spoiled it. They couldn't manage to come up with a resolution. Then it's possible. So that is what I'm thinking that is even happening. Otherwise, this is becoming like a child's play. A child's play. I pause.
Yeah, Ben, I'm very, 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 very in support of your claim. That's what I'm saying. I said that, when I was talking, I said, if the federal government really wants to give us that extra state in the southeast, they know how to say, even the Nedunwoko, you are not in southeast.
Yeah.
You understand? Don't even come with this your concept. You understand? So only people, if there are other people that are seeking, state of their own in southeast, is allowed, then they will bring all of them together and look at the criteria, look at what could make them come with one. That could be understood.
Yeah.
But not somebody in south carrying a state to when the southeast is the one is allotted for. If really Nigerian government is interested in creating extra one state in southeast, I don't think that even Nedunwoko, Nigeria is one kind of people might even sponsor Nedunwoko to come out and start distraction.
It's possible. That is Nigerian politics.
We allowed them now, they couldn't come together.
That is
always the scenario.
Yeah, that is Nigerian politics. It's possible.
They could not even come together to bring out one state. But they are the same people that created the confusion.
Yeah.
They're the ones that created the confusion.
Yeah. I really want to emphasize on the next step. Like, what shall we do?
So what we need to do is that we need to be calling out our senators.
Yes.
Calling out our senators, calling out our House of Rep. This live video now, I've sent it to Dike. I've sent it to Chido, but I've sent it to all our representatives.
Yeah.
So I heard, I don't want to quote anybody, that Dike is working tirelessly. That's what I heard.
We need to see it. We need to see his action.
No, the truth is that everything about politics is not media. That's the game. Many things. If we are convinced that there is a very important movement, you understand? But in this era, whatever you are doing and you are unable to communicate it to the people, they will take it that you are doing nothing.
Exactly.
And it's not good for the person. So anybody doing anything needs to come out and but there are some movements you make. You don't need to come to the media and say it, because it's also your private strategy. Because if you say it, another person can strike. So
anybody holding a public office should know that he's serving the public. And public want everything to be in the public.
Yeah, but everything cannot be public.
I'm not saying
everything cannot be public.
We judge you based on what we see.
They should be able to know how to communicate to us.
Yeah, they can inform people like us. Inform you.
They cannot tell us the entire strategy.
Yeah, let us have a hint.
Tell us the entire strategy. Yeah. They should be able to come and talk to us.
Exactly.
They should interface with us regularly.
Yes.
And they should go to Arise. Even if they cannot come to Arise, let them come to our TV and talk to our people.
So we can hear their thoughts.
If Arise don't want us, they can come here.
Yeah.
Because the truth is that you know that media houses are also used for politics. They're also used to shade some people from speaking up.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
I'm telling you now.
I know.
So
I know
that's
that.
why we have our own. So if you block us there, we
We'll
use
come here
our
and
own.
talk whatever we want.
Because that thing they are hearing from you, they are even hearing more from you.
Yeah.
So even those in the grassroots, a lot of people don't know. They don't listen to those ones, but they listen to us.
There was something somebody said about viability of the state. And I want to emphasize on that in respect to Adada state canvassing for, for the Adada to be the state that will be created. We recently had the report of the IGL generated in Enugu State from 30 billion to 110 billion. I want to tell you something. 60%, 60%. Okay, I've just now confirmed that.
BM official, you're welcome, BM official.
Yeah,
Thank you.
40. Yeah, it's 49. Sorry, yeah, 49% of that IGR generation in the whole Enugu State came from one senatorial zone. We have 3 senatorial zones in Enugu State. 49% came from one senatorial zone, the locally generated revenue, and is Enugu North senatorial zone, the engine house of Enugu State. Anybody talking about the viability of Adada State does not know Nsukka very well. We have, this is a zone housing a federal university, the only university of Nigeria, Nsukka, that we have. We have special food, including more, also different kinds of crops that we generate, we produce, that can market even internationally. We need a platform like a state. And Adada State is not going to be one of those states that will be depending on the federal revenue, federal allocation to come before the state perform. We perform without assistance from the federal government. So Adada State is a potential viable state. Nobody should even talk about that one. You can't compare. They're saying that Anioma has oil and all of that and all. No, it's not true. And Anioma cannot be more viable than Adada State. In fact, to me, Anioma does not exist. It does not have coherence. There's no coherency in a normal state. You can from where to where. How do you measure it? How do you cut it? How do you join it? Who are going to be their normal state? Is it to bring people from data who will say they
What of the progeny?
exactly?
What of a lot of things?
I've started hearing that some people from data saying that they're not going to be part of their normal. Say that nobody should bring them into a normal because they are not Igbos and they will not be. I don't know how the work is even going to convince them so that they will accept to be forced into this state. So, but we have the original people who truly needs it. We should be speaking up. And I think the way forward we should go about this thing is to start organizing a strong associations, strong platforms. We already have one in Nsukka, which I was a member. I can tell you something that I don't think many people know. We had about 41 committee in 2002, sorry, 2022, that was nominated and created when Ifeanyi was there as a governor. Them Ugoke, Selina Adeboa coordinated it. Samuel Onishi, Christmas, is our chairman. We usually have our meeting in his house where we discuss. I was a member. I'm not even was because I'm still a member of that committee, that state creation. And we met on several occasions and we deliberated the way forward. We even wrote to the Senate that time. We put it very well. At that time, we were doing all of that. We have never heard of anything like a Neoma state. I never heard of it. We we in fact, we carefully picked all details, put in documents, documented both the geographical, the boundaries, the location, everything required for a viable state. We documented all of that. I think this, almost when we see how the documents, anybody who is doubting how viable a normal state would be should consult him. He will give you the document. You go through it. You will see how powerful a normal state will be. We had that meeting. Yes, I am privileged to say that I'm a member of the committee for Adada State Creation Committee in Enugu North Electoral Zone. And we have the details, we have documents, we have everything that a state we need. Adada State will be more viable than Enugu State if created. Will be more viable because when you give people challenge to showcase themselves, you will see how able and powerful they can be. Only thing we need is just a platform.
Okay, Ben, I think the problem, is we lack the spirit of patriotism. I think it is that our people don't like to do a good fight. That's the dimension I'm coming from, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's a WhatsApp group now called Adada State,
State Assembly.
Adada General.
General Assembly.
Okay. I forwarded this live show to them. And if you go to that platform now, you see them talking, typing against themselves and quarreling in that place. But there is a show going on. I said there is a live show going on. Join it. Let the whole world hear you. They are not.
They won't do it.
They will not join here. They will not come and say anything. All they do is to stay in that platform and start attacking
themselves.
You see, that is one of the things that we lack.
It's a serious thing in Enugu North Electoral Zone. It's a serious thing, and it's a problem that we have. Look at the way we even belittle ourselves before other zones. When an issue is happening in Nkano, you will see people fighting in Nsukka over an issue happening in Nkano. That is not your business. And I've never had in a time where Nkano people, the West, are fighting over issues happening in Nsukka, in Enugu North. What is our problem? And this is the reason why they talk ill about Nsukka people. They talk ill about Enugu North because of the way we don't apply wisdom. I don't know the problem. And I used to say this. You see, poverty is not all about it's not absence of money. I will be factual with you. Poverty is sense. Poverty is start from the mind.
It's a mental issue.
Poverty starts from the mind, and that is why and that is what our people are suffering. They are suffering from poverty of the mind, and poverty of the mind is a terrible mental illness. Is a terrible situation. Is a difficult psychological situation. A psychological situation that makes somebody. You will see somebody that you can be better off, but you allow the person to play better of you, to become better of you. You see somebody that you can perform, but instead you allow the person, you even decide to serve the person. You see somebody that should be begging you, but you are begging the person to take your right. That is the problem we have. And another thing is that when you see people suffering from this kind of mental poverty, and there's one characteristic that is very common with them. They hardly take advice. If you call their attention, they will not even listen. Just like you posted this thing on platform, they are discussing, attacking themselves. They are not ready to pay attention. They're not ready to even listen to advice. They will think that they are doing the right thing, and they like to blackmail themselves to blackmail themselves, stop themselves, be a stumbling block for themselves. And then Sukaman and Enugu Northman will stand up and go to Nkano to go and talk about his own people to discredit them. That is the poverty of the mind. And we have to start from there. It's a serious problem. It's a serious problem. I even want this young guy that is doing impressively well, the youth leader in Enugu North. He's doing Kingsley. Sorry, he was he's doing Clinton. Yeah, to start organizing, not just even giving money to people support, which is good, but organizing a kind of a talk show, a conference, seminars, so that we can start from there, talking sense to these young people. That is not all about selfish interest, poverty. You need to understand your right, understand what you have, stand for it, be patriotic. Patriotism is lacking. I agree with you 100%. It's lacking. We don't have it. We don't have it.
A lot of things are wrong. Just like we are telling you now. You see, I just gave you an example. It's not because it's my platform. You see, our people, what they don't pay for, they don't respect it.
Yeah.
What they don't pay, whether you like it or not, what they don't pay for, they don't respect it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can see the kind of platform we're having now. What's the difference between this and AIT? What's the difference between this and other things? Even the people that are listening to this one goes down to the grassroots.
Yeah.
People on Instagram, people on YouTube, people.
We are and
even
we are uncensored, and we are uncensored. We are not
uncensored.
We
Yes,
are not censored like them.
Nobody is telling us this is what we will say
and
this
how
is what
we should say it. We say it in a way that we resonate with our audience, and we say whatever we want in the way we want it.
So that is the difference. But look at it now. Like all this show, I sent it to the president you mentioned.
Yeah.
I sent it to all those people. I sent it to the senators. I sent it to Senator Keza. I sent it to his media aide. I sent it to Chidobeta. I sent it to all of them. They will not. They will not. If you send this link to Ned Woko now, it will appear here.
Yeah.
That is the kind of mentality that our people are lacking.
Yes.
If you send this link to Ned Woko now, he sees it live and see Anioma state creation, it will appear live. And only for him to appear, you know what that means. You understand? But our people are, I don't know.
Do you know that
psychological something?
Grassroots relationship at grassroots. Relationship at grassroots as a leader is one of the strongest weapons that you need if you want to go higher in politics. Some of these people think that they are in Abuja, they will just call the big men they know and communicate with them. They have no contact of the leaders, the community leaders, the cell leaders in their zone. If any of the people in where their constituents need their they don't even know most of the people there. If they invite them for anything, they won't even party, they will ignore it. Because they don't understand that communication at grassroots is the way to go. I give you an example. Where I stay in the council where I stay, the council where I stay in the UK here, our MP, member of the parliament, I wrote an email. I sent an email to her. Is a woman about this issue of Nnamdi Kanu or something. I sent an email to her. Do you know that within 4 hours, he responded and needed more information to act on, asking it to I should send it immediately. That is understanding how grassroots works. They have channels, but it's a very big council. But any information, imagine an email, not even a phone call. How many of our leaders have email? They don't have email. They don't have even numbers. They don't even have our numbers. When they get into office, they will change their SIM card. They don't want communication. And that is the problem. Any true leader in Enugu North should be listening to what we are saying today. So I will speak. I'll call Chido better. I think yeah, I'll call him after this program, but tomorrow in the morning I'll call him to ask him his thoughts about this or that state question. And I think I'm going to mention this platform. At least they abuse. They should be coming here to talk to us. Not even listening only, but they should come here and talk to us. They should also listen to hear what we are saying. They are our leaders. They are our leaders. If a whole prime minister of the UK, when you send him an email, within 1 week, he will respond to you. Somebody at a grassroots and respond to you. And he will respond. Imagine a senator, somebody who is ordinary, sorry, not ordinary, House of Reps. You don't know, you have no relationship, no link with the people that you are representing. That's a poor leadership that we have to talk about. We need to call it out.
Yeah, I think they need to buckle up, especially Chido Beta and Okeza. They need to buckle up, especially in the media part of it. They should be able to be discussing whatever they think, no matter how wonderful they think they are performing. Let us know. Let us know. They should let us know so that we criticize it and we tell them that this one is not true. So that if they come to lie to us, they will know. But they need to be engaging us. They need to be telling us. Let's know what is going on. Even if they are not talking, I think I'll find out. I'm going to make a video.
Yeah,
I'll make a video.
I'll be happy if you can reach out to them, then report to us, tell us in a live. If you can reach out to them, have a conversation with them, then ask them whatever. So any unless they are keeping it secret, but the words they can tell us in the public, because we need to speak about this to know what they are doing. If they are not sleeping, they should tell us they are not sleeping. So let us know and make one video somewhere in just a selfie. Take a selfie. Let's see them standing up, talking about that something, so that we know that they are working. They should give us evidence. They say that justice should be seen, not just that it is done. It should be seen that it has been done. They should show us evidence that they are working. So we need to see that they are working. We need to see them. They should try to appear. I know that media sometimes doesn't matter if the game is on, but in politics, but they should also appear in the media so that we can see the momentum. Put fire everywhere about that state. We need to hear it in Abuja, hear it in channels, hear it in Arise.
This Frank Nedu, is it Frank Agbo?
Yes.
Okay. He said he's here.
Yes.
I sent him, maybe he doesn't. Maybe Frank is not. So, Frank, if you are here, Frank, if you are watching, you can call us on WhatsApp. You can call us on WhatsApp. If you are not linking up to the TV, you can call us on WhatsApp. I'm here with Ben. We can hear you also. Chida, okay, Agbowo. He has entered with his main this thing.
Oh, good.
You can call us on WhatsApp, but I sent you the link in your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp. You will see the link that will make you join the TV.
Yeah.
But if where you are, you don't have light, or you can call my WhatsApp number and speak to us on audio. The whole world will hear you. So that's what we are saying. Like Ben, we need to start taking action. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to make a video like that type of make. I'm going to call out to Keza and Chidi. We need to start calling these people out. You know, we have been so gentle. This is the reason. We have been so gentle with some of these our leaders. We need to start calling them out one by one now. You understand? As far as it is not cyberbullying, we're not going to castigate them or do, but we have to demand for. We are the people that elected them. We really need to demand for our rights, especially being able to communicate, being able to engage us. Let us know what they think they are doing. There are many things they might be doing, but we don't know. And that which we don't know, we don't know.
I don't think they are doing they are not doing anything.
They'll be doing something, but I know they will be doing something. They can't
What
just
is
sit
the
down and not.
evidence? What is the evidence?
But what they are doing might not
What
even
is the evidence? We have seen
I
nothing.
will have Chinedu Agbowo here, Barrister Chinedu Agbowo here. Legal exposition is live here.
Yeah.
Legal exposition. Try to engage us. If you cannot engage us, try the link I have sent for you on your WhatsApp. If it's not working, then you can call my number directly, and
Yeah, it will be
let's
good
see
to
what's
hear the
going on.
legal perspective from the.
Well, let us hear the legal perspective. That would be wonderful. We want to see Agbowo live here, so that at least let's hear from the legal luminary, the legal exposition of the Adada state creation.
Very well. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't call me, I will call you.
It's a very shameful thing that we are talking about this on this. I mean, this way and with this tone, that we are discussing this thing in this matter and even suggesting to call these leaders out, because we don't need to call them out. It should be the one informing us without even us asking.
Oh, don't worry. Man, they don't like gentility. I've seen this thing. I've seen this thing. You see this thing we're using, like this is my platform.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why they don't respect it is that because we're giving them a gentle approach. By the time we start hitting them hard with this platform,
yes.
By the time we start hitting them very hard,
exactly.
This platform, we know. They will know what this platform is, where it goes to. We'll start hitting them hard.
Starting from the achievement, because we even need to see what they have done.
So I think Abo was on the line.
Yeah.
Hello, barrister.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, counsel, how are you doing? Well, my people will have barrister Bowo on the line. We are doing good. As you can see, I'm here with Dr. Ben Ugoke and some other people watching. But we have been talking about Adada state creation. If you can give us, as the CEO of Legal Exposition, if you can give us the expository of the dimension is going now for our great audience, I think we'll be happy having you. Why is it bouncing back?
Okay, fine. Thank you so much.
Maybe there is another. Do you have another phone there?
Okay, let me log out from the phone I'm using to. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. This is a wonderful moment, and I say thank you for coming up with this topic. You can see our people are not being proactive. Our people are not being sensitive enough to understand the danger of the moment. We really need to stand up. We really need to get this thing done. I mean, I have made it open that historically there is no other state agitation that is as old as Adada state creation. Far back as 1970. Like I had earlier said, that the creation of agitation for the creation of Adada has already been presented in the floor of the Senate in the government of Yakubu Gowon. And it continued even up to 1983, when the agitation became so tense, people started getting interest. Agitation was so high that Adada state nearly said through. But because of the docility and lackadaisical attitude of our people, up till now, we are still arguing whether it should be Adada state or not. Now, we need to understand the fundamentals, the rule, the law governing state creation. You talk about people, you talk about boundary, you talk about resources. Now, when you look at the economic viability of Nsukka, when you look at the population of Adada people, Adada state, when you look at the resources, the human capital development, you can't compare it with Anioma. Anioma is not about, it's not up to 10 square meter in terms of geographical location. But what they want to do is that they want to draft some states. They want to carve out some localities from the southeast to form this Anioma. They want to bring in Onitsha. They want to bring in Obosi. They want to bring in some areas from Anambra State to fix of this Anioma we are talking about. But when you talk about Adada State, you talk about a region of people, a nation of people standing on its own, prepared, landmarks, population, human capital resources. Now, somebody was asking me whether Adada State can survive without allocation from the federal government. First is that allocation from the federal government is a statutory requirement. It is our own right to receive it, assuming we are given a state. However, without allocation from the state, we have other mineral resources. We have palm kernel, we have palm wine, we have Adada River that connect to Atlantic Ocean. Many people don't know this. There is no other river in this country that connects to Atlantic Ocean, if not Adada River, where we can draft our seaport, have our seaport, and have international concerns and interests. So let nobody play politics with Adada State. We need this thing, and our lawmakers should be up and doing. It's not about picking up form to run for election when you know that you cannot deliver. So this is my position, and we must continue to cry until Adada State is created. You can see the level of marginalization we are facing in Enugu State. They keep on destroying and disintegrating us politically. A nation of people that can decide the fate of Enugu people are being given an option in the same state. Going by our population, we are qualified to become a state. Going by landmarks, we are qualified to become a state. Going by human capital resources, we are qualified. So let nobody bring in the politics of Anioma to disintegrate or to distract us. Somebody is telling us that it will favor Igbos more. We are not saying Anioma should not be created as a state if they want. But Anioma should be created as a state in the South-South. That is the position, and that is what justice entails. You can't be saying that there should be additional states in the Southeast, and you are carving it out from the South-South. Who is fooling who in this particular movement? So please, this is my position, and I thank you so much. I can't join live. I have been trying to come on live, but I don't know whether it's network or so. And for my friend, Ben Ugoke, thank you so much for being in this program. You have been a proactive person, a true son of Usuka. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, my people. You heard from the legal luminary giving you the legal position or the legal status of which Adada state creation is already at the echelon, you know. So by naturally, intrinsically, the qualities that a state needs to be created is already inside Adada. Just like he said, by jurisdiction, by resources, both human and material, and by boundary, by everything, you know. So, thank you, Abo. Ben, do you have anything to ask Barrister?
Well, no, I just want to commend him. You know, we talked about patriotism earlier now. Then when anybody listening to Barrister Frank Abo now will not be his patriotism. You see the passion. You see the hunger in him about where he about justice, about Adada state creation. How many of us have this kind of passion over there? Imagine if we have people like Abo now, 100, 200, 500 in Enugu North electoral zone. I am telling you that we don't need to come up here and start talking about this in order to achieve it. By now, what we'll be discussing is how the other ideas we need to put up in another state and make it more viable, the more. So we don't need to be talking about, because you see the passion in him. It's not in doubt. You see the passion. And I thought I want to even talk on, he talked about that Adada River. In fact, to be honest, this is the first time, or I would say the second time, because the first time I was in doubt. The second time I'm hearing that that river is connected to Atlantic Ocean. And Frank, right?
Yes, yes, yes. You can quote me anywhere.
You see, and are you saying that it's only Frank that knows this? Most of these leaders, they know this. They know it. They know that that state is up and ready to run. It's only when they think that, oh, if I get this another state done, maybe I could be the governor. You see the person doing it for selfish reason. They can come out and do something without selfish interest attached to it. They will first of all put, what will I gain if I get this done? And that is our problem. And Frank, thank you very much. The only thing I want to ask you is that is there any youth plan to see how we can keep mounting pressure for this movement?
Okay, first, I don't really have anyone on record, but I know that we have a proactive and a pragmatic person as the leader of Suka Youth General Assembly, Clinton Obona. The only problem I have with Clinton now is that Clinton is beginning to play more politics than being a cultural youth leader because of his recent love with the governor of the state, which I am not against, but he shouldn't allow that to actually come in between him and the duty he owes the people of Nsukka, because by now one should be thinking of organizing a press conference or a civil protest to raise awareness, to create awareness, raise the consciousness of our people to understand that the issue of Adada is personal to us. We must have to achieve it. But rather than thinking out this, my president is organizing a 1 million march for the governor of the state in appreciation for whatever it is the governor has done. Because he has the capacity to lead the youth, bring the youth together now, and I have a press conference, mandate our leaders to pay attention to this particular concern, this particular agitation of Adada integration. But rather than doing it, they are busy trying to organize a 1 million march for the governor. This 1 million march, if it is converted to addressing this particular issue, you and I know that this thing will be achievable. And people will even turn up to come and show solidarity to this particular agitation, much more than that 1 million march they are preparing.
Why not 1 million march for Adada state creation? Why not 1
That
million
is
march?
this is what we're talking about. Misplaced priority. Misplaced priority. Misplaced priority and resulting from. I'm sorry that Clinton is one of my boys, and I like him. I like his zeal.
I'm really disappointed
to hear he should not separate himself from people like Abowo. You know, even if people like us who are exposed in our level, if we can even abroad be seeking the advice of Abowo at home as the home general, people like because if tomorrow he has problem, it's Abowo they will call.
Yes.
He has problem. I'm not saying it because Abowo is here, but I'm very sure if he's against the governor or they disagree tomorrow and is arrested or detained and or molested, it's still Abowo they will come back to. So this time that they want to organize this, they will not say, let's go and meet him. What do you think? They will not talk to people like us. But when there's problem, they would like to refer to us. This is misplaced priority. They are doing 1 million march for governor for doing what? For moving from PDP to what?
They should be informed. I want to use this platform.
We have something very important in our zone, and you people are organizing 1 million march for nonsense. For nonsense, that can be done later. The most important thing we are talking about now is what is eating into our marrow.
I want to use this opportunity to send a message to Clinton. Clinton, if you come across this message, I commend you. You are a very vibrant young man that I see future in. You see that 1 million match for the governor. Please, this is not the time. Convert it to another state question. For the benefit of your children, your generation, and your children unborn. Let me just shock them. I don't want to sound controversial, but I want to say this is the truth. Anybody who will
Very,
believe,
I will very soon, Ben.
anybody
I'll
who
become the very dark man of Sukana. Very soon.
anybody who
That is
think
where this people
that
are going
even the governor on seat at the moment will be happy with
telling you,
another state.
we need to be
He's living
calling
in
these people
delusion.
out,
He's living in
regardless,
delusion. Anybody who
regardless.
think that this governor on seat right now in Enugu State he will be happy, will be supporting another state creation is delusional. So if you are attaching yourself with people who may not have the same vision with you, you have to be very careful because very soon they will call him from Enugu and say, drop that thing you are doing. Because these people don't want that another state to be a reality. So that is the fact that he must have in the back of his mind. I will sound it again. Clinton, that's 1 million mark is a misplaced priority. And don't disappoint us with that.
It is. I think I have to make some videos tomorrow. That one goes direct. For those of them who try to avoid our show, I'll do the one that goes direct to them and send it to their number. You saw the last one I did about Nedumoko now. So
I saw it.
so when they avoid coming to the show, I will do a direct one that is going to them in their phone.
Yeah.
So very early in the morning tomorrow, they will get it. They will get it.
If you can also coordinate,
they should come to the media.
Yeah.
They should come and tell us. They should also go to Arise or whatever.
Yes.
If they cannot come to our own, let them go to where their mates are going. Let them go there and talk about other states. Let them go.
I think we can also have a large WhatsApp meeting call. A huge
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, fine. You know this cross section of our legislators, they won election with media. It was media that marketed them. It was media that gave them the platform to sell their ideas and give them the recognition. But the moment they succeeded, they want to avoid media. They want to avoid interrogation. They want to avoid questioning them as to their stewardship. So that is what they are doing. Once you call them to appear on social media or any national television or radio station for people to ask them basic questions about what they have been doing in the past two years, and they will run away. It is what they have been doing. In fact, if they have the means, they will stop us from doing this thing that we are doing now.
Okay, they should get ready to run more. Because we're coming hard on them this time. We're coming hard on them this time. I've always been, you know me now, you know me, I go. The only thing is that when I start, I don't know how to stop. That is my problem. That's why it takes me time to start. Because if I start, I don't know how to stop. You see, all these are elected people in Enugu. Since this platform started, I don't like talking about Enugu. I always project the good part of our people and all that. But at least this time, man, these people are pushing us to become a potential very dark man everywhere. So we have to be dragging them. We have to be calling them out. And we know that you call somebody out on his or her responsibility is not a crime. We know. We can seek advice from you and know where our boundaries are. And within that our right, we have to call. Within our constitutional right, we need to call them out. Because I've seen that they are even taking us for granted. They feel that people don't even talk. They have, like this our platform, they don't even know how powerful the platform is. That when we talk here, both in the US, both in America, both every part of the world, they are listening to it. You understand me? You remember last time that I did Oju Zakalo this thing? He went to the whole world. The whole world saw it. My name was mentioned 27 million times in Google in 9 days. 27 million times in Google. You understand? So if they are joking, they will see it. Since they don't want to, they don't want to engage us. All of us will be firing it from all angles. Anyway, they're already threatened by a legal exposition.
We are coming and very soon they will understand where we are going.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah, but Mr. Frank, because in the pursuit, whatever possible legally that needs to be done for this to be actualized, it is going to be a very big thing for all of us.
You see, that's one little problem our people have. You know, when we have platforms, we don't use it for patriotic reasons. That's why if you look at the Igbo nation, let's say the Southeast, there's nobody who can say now that sounds like Tunde North. There's nobody who can say now that stands like Dele Momodu. There's nobody who can say now that stands like the very dark man. There's nobody in the Southeast now that can say that the Igbo people, the Igbo big men can rally around and even discuss issues on that platform. You know why? If somebody, JPAC, or all these people that are blessed with some platforms, Ogechi Njaka, Ogechi has 1 point something million. If she opens her mouth, all she does is to abuse everybody. If JPAC come up, he will abuse everybody. If another person come up, he will drag everybody. So once they get to 200 and 300,000 followers, all they do is to drag their brothers and sisters, and you understand? So, and you know, very responsible people distance themselves from such kind of scenario. They will not come to that platform and say anything that is important.
Yeah.
Because the platform is also influential, but it's influential to rascals in the street, not people that can bring concrete change.
Yeah.
That's one thing people don't know about audience.
Yeah.
You can have 1 million followers that doesn't mean anything. You can have 10,000 followers that are very, 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 that can create concrete change in a system. Do you understand me? You can have 5,000 followers that can bring change in Nigeria. But somebody have 5 million followers, and those 5 million followers, 20 people out of them cannot even bring 20 million.
That's a very powerful point that you have just mentioned.
So number is not growth. Number is not impact. You see, that's what people don't know. Like in this my platform now, I have like 6 senators following me. I have like 12 House of Rep members following me in this my platform. Do you understand? I have stars. If I don't, I cannot even boast. Let me boast that I have Davido. Davido is the highest followed person in Africa with 31 million followers, and he's following me. So there are platforms you don't joke with, like this Agbowo platform. Reasonable people come to listen to what he's talking about. So if we send a content out, it makes impact. You understand? So you can have 1 million followers and people that will come out. Before you start talking, they will not even listen. They start commenting.
You know, just 1 second.
I've seen platform like that.
Yeah,
about 1 minute video, 1 minute, Ben. Okay. Before this gets out of my mind.
Yeah,
I've seen a platform that the video is 6 minutes video, and it was posted under 1 minute, and I was seeing 20 comments. Posted 1 minute ago, and the video is 6 minutes video, and I've seen 20 comments. So what does it mean? Those who are commenting did not listen to the video. Because the video is 6 minutes. So you have to listen for 6 minutes before you can comment. But people already started commenting when the video is not posted 1 minute ago.
Are you sure they have data to listen to?
No, this is really what's going on. I've been in this platform. I've seen a lot.
That's
That's why you can say, you can post on this thing now and say, I say, Ben, I'm celebrating Ben for what he has done in 2025, or I'm celebrating Barrister Bowo for who he is, for all his legal battles for us.
Yeah.
The person will just see celebrating. You just go on and
start commenting.
No, and comment happy birthday. So, and when you see happy birthday, you will be asking yourself, what's the connection between what you posted?
Because he didn't listen to he didn't watch the video. I didn't listen to the video.
The other day, I posted my mother. I said I'm celebrating my mother for who she is, mother who gave birth to me, all these things, you know, just on a Wednesday, because on Wednesdays I post to women for WCW, you know, celebrating women. I posted my mother. People just started writing happy birthday, happy birthday. They did not even look at what I wrote. So that's where you know. So we need to do more. We need to do more. Especially
just a quick one. Just a quick one on the aspect you talked about our people not having a platform to speak. And that's why I'm happy with someone like Abo that is coming up with this platform, because it takes courage and stamina for a strong voice to emerge from the Southeast because of the systematic view of Igbo people in Nigeria. I must emphasize and re-emphasize on this. If somebody like a very dark man is from Enugu or Anambra or Abia or Umahia, Ebonyi State, by now he would have been in prison. I'm telling you, if either his own people will put him in prison and make sure that he doesn't come out, or because it seems like what we have is a system that only allows that kind of stupid content to flourish. So if you want to form a strong voice in the Igbo land, it takes courage. It takes risk, serious risk. It's just someone like Agbo, who is a lawyer, who knows his rights. Yeah, we support him. He will do well. But if it's so, he also took it from that side, and from the other side, the hate against Igbo people in Nigeria is something else. And I just want to use that as a side talk. The hate is it. I'm telling you that it keeps me awake sometimes, because when I think about things happening in Nigeria and how Igbo people have been, the way we are treated, we cannot enjoy the same rights other people. Like Dele Momodu now, if somebody like him is from Igbo land, he'll be in prison by now. Very soon, you will start receiving threats. And if you come into Nigeria through Lagos or Abuja, they will start harassing you. DSS will be questioning you, and you made a comment somewhere else. But don't be discouraged, because we need a voice like that. It's necessary, we need. So I just say, let me add to what you've said.
The issue with that, the Igbo man says something very strong. You know, the truth is that a lot of things involves risk. You understand? Even to eat at home is risky, because some people have eaten and the food entered their head and they died. And some people have been very, very gentle. They don't even have a platform. They don't want to come out. And they were murdered in their house.
Yeah.
And we have seen Sowore that is confronting everybody every day. And both the time he will run and the time he will stay. He's still alive and moving strong.
If that Sowore is from Southeast, he will be in prison. He said it himself. He said, things he do, Igbo people cannot do it. Okay, look at Chijikemo Ogwaye that is even writing. He doesn't do life. How many times has it been? Even our own leader in Igbo land wanted to jail him, arrested him for writing. He posted something and arrested him. So if Chidowore is from Igbo land, he would be serving like about 10 years now, or having about 25 years in prison. He'll be begging to come out so he can snap out of the country. So it takes courage. we need to pray, not just
One
pray.
of the things,
Be people with
let me tell
courage
you,
and stamina,
we
so that
have
God can
courage.
give
We
us
have
a
courage.
voice.
The only thing is that the environment is choking because right from the background where we come from, we don't have support. You see, if Igbo man is supporting Igbo man, there are men with the courage, there are men with the zeal, there are men out there. I'm telling you the truth.
Of course, yes.
Just if look at it now. If anybody from any other ethnicity is doing anything, if you see how their people rally around, and Igbo people now find it more comfortable going to support people outside.
Mm.
Let me tell you the truth. If it's boasting, let me be referred to. But I know that anything Igbo people did not support in this country called Nigeria will not thrive.
Mm.
Like if you are on the social media, you are in anything, and the Igbo people disassociate themselves totally from what you are doing, that thing will not work. So if you see any successful venture, if you see any successful venture that is going on, both in social media or in anything, Igbo men are supporting it. I don't want to mention them, but those who will consider as giants in this thing we do today, Igbo men are behind them. Just check them. The only time that the very dark man had to apologize that I ever know in my life was when maybe it was misinterpreted or misconstrued to be, to be abusing the Igbos. He knows the implication. Do you understand? He came to the media and said he's sorry. And that doused a lot of tension. Because if he is seen to be anti-Igbo, he will have problem immediately. So he needed to come and explain that he's not fighting the whole Igbo people, but some Igbo people who are maybe they are having issues with that. That's the part. But it's not entirely the whole ethnic group that is against. Even though his statement refers that he's against everybody, but he was able to clarify and let people know that he has boundaries to what he's saying. So, but what I'm telling you that instead of using that strength to support their own, they would like to go outside. They would like to go outside to do it. Because one of the things that an outsider does is that, first of all, he will assess your home front. Then, if an enemy wants to attack you, he will check your defense mechanism.
Yeah.
How did you build your home? If your home is porous, it can easily attack you. Do you understand? But if they know that if they come to this platform now, that once I open this platform, somebody say, Olibrukun, he will get a goat, he will get 50 times. So he will not come and say it. You understand? Because he knows that the people in the platform are always ready to defend this platform. Anybody can say anything because nobody is reacting. Nobody is saying, why did you say it?
Well, the thing is that we just have to keep emphasizing on this culture of, which fundamentally we have these problems from the foundation. It's something that is not, I don't think it's just the way the situation we find ourselves spotted in us and turned Igbo people to be. Honestly, I feel it. You know, even in America where you are, I think the same spirit is there, unless because people will stay there and then their mindset will change, after a while. So otherwise, if there's anywhere you see Igbo people, that mindset, of not supporting their own, instead they will become jealous, competitive, and try to even form their own instead of playing along with you. And that's why you see, anyway, and somebody once told me that how he know Igbo people is that if he's going to buy something, he knows that Igbo people are the ones selling it. He's sure that he's going to see about 20 people selling the same thing in the same line. Yeah. Because once one person starts it, then other people will come and queue there just to, instead of supporting him, they will compete with him. So is that spirit of competition that is in the Igbo. And I don't blame them. I blame the system the system of the country where we come from. Even though we can get want to clean like if a father starts, maltreating his children, if he brings food, he won't share it equally. You will notice that there will be jealousy among them. They will start dragging the food. They will start fighting over it. There will be no love. So the system in the country has actually caused a lot of issues to us. I'm telling you, I recently discovered that 90.9% of all the shippings and anything has to do with massive importation in the sales, retail, and all of that, Igbos are the champion in Nigeria. They are the one making it to happen. You can see the level of energy Igbo people are bringing into Nigeria. And this is even the reason why they don't want to hear about anything separation, because like you said, if Igbo people stop supporting Nigeria, Nigeria will collapse. If we pull our hand out, but we can't use that to support ourselves. So that is the problem. But we give it to other people, but we don't give it to ourselves. So we are talented to make things work. But we have problem with the same thing that we give to other people so that we can just help ourselves to stand firm. But it is foundational. It's it is our problem. It is where we come in from, the situation that we face. That is what I think that is causing it. We need a lot of orientation. Orientation, very important. Orientation. If God gives you a lot of money, my brother, please sponsor a large crowd, for orientation in any part of Enugu State. Get a hall, fly down, talk to our people, speak to we keep talking, so have a large audience, put some materials for them to go through. So we'll see how we can start resetting the mindset that we have. So that is the most important thing. Conferences, orientation conferences, and all of that, apart from support for business and all of that, empowerment, we also need that mind food. Very important. Mind food. Very, very important. You know why I don't open some WhatsApp platforms? Because of the kind of things they write there. They tell you the kind of mindset they have. I don't understand it. You see 500 people in the platform, 1,000 people in the platform, all they're talking about this one, wake up in the morning, this one slap this one is idiot, this one has. And I see people that platform could become a place where we can do something. Just like I was saying, this issue we are discussing at Delta State Correction. We can have a large conversation in a WhatsApp platform, that's at General Assembly. Somebody can coordinate, because now WhatsApp allows you to add multiple calls at the same time, conference call. Can add 100 numbers at the same time, and everybody is suggesting. Everybody, if you want to do protest, want to do 1 million march, we can plan it over there and get that done. We need to be productive and positive also. It's very important.
This thing, is it true?
What's that?
Anyway, we'll discuss it later.
Okay.
It's not something I'll discuss it until I find out how true it is.
Yeah.
So, Ben, thank you.
Our people are busy joining APC, or they're joining APC thinking that is where they are.
Yeah, the issue is that people are not learning from history. You see, Tinubu is a man who built himself by not following the bandwagon.
Yes.
When the whole country was almost PDP, he was AD.
Yes.
And he stood by his AD. He was the only governor in AD. And he stood by AD. From AD, he now moved and they got AC. Abi?
Action Congress.
That's how. Yes.
Yeah.
Action Congress was, first of all, Tinubu is from AD. From there, they have AC. From there, they have CPC. Yeah. So all this is movement. So Tinubu is somebody that is a product of being solo and being independent and believing that even from my circle, I can still create something. So when you hear Tinubu say, it's my turn, because he started building from his original standpoint. He didn't just hear that one party is in the center and move to it. If Tinubu had left AD that time to PDP, I don't think he would be president today.
Sorry to ask you, maybe you can answer me this question now. Maybe you can answer. Maybe you have an answer to this question. Why did Enugu State join APC? Do you have an idea? Do you know why?
No, people, nuanced interpretation. In politics, no permanent enemy, no permanent friend. The only thing that is permanent is interest. And that is the summary of that movement. And a lot of these interests are not interests of the masses. Some of this interest is personal interest, especially continuity.
So you're saying, yeah. Just laugh.
Continuity. We have to start saying the truth at this level.
Yeah.
All these things is how many years is it remaining for us to stay in this world that we cannot say the truth? So listen, see, we need to say it. Some of these governors, especially the governor of Enugu State, I think is pursuing tenureship. And it is that tenureship that is the sumo. But that's the major thing that is driving him. It's not the interest of Enugu, because you can be in any party and still develop Enugu. The ones he has done in 2 years that everybody is clapping for him, he did it under PDP. And the thing did not collapse. All those structures that he has put in places did not collapse because he's in PDP. Now he's running to APC. So what is it? He can still perform wonders and sustain the platform that gave him who he is, made him who he is. But shamelessly, he left for another party, not considering the sacred manifesto of that particular thing. I don't know what is wrong with our people. See, it is greed. It is selfishness. You understand me? So, and if you see the kind of mindset our people have, just because the governor decamped, everybody carried the broom overnight. You see, that shows you that they don't even believe in where they were. They don't believe. It's not even difficult to convince them to move. Nobody agitated. No House of Assembly member in PDP said no. No House of Rep member said no. Look at all of them in the House of Rep. All those people, even in Labour Party, that were scratched from the bottom of political safe. You understand? Many of them were scratched from the bottom of political safe. Glory to God through P2B and Labour Party. And all of them just decamped. They forgot that people bled. They forgot that people slept in the police station and said, this result must be called here. It must not be taken to Enugu. They forgot all those things. And they now moved without conscience. They don't care about those people. That shows you they are not representing the masses. They are representing the goddamn, I don't want to use F word, man, but they are representing themselves. Do you understand what I mean? So, Ben, the answer to your question is that these people are greedy, egocentric, and selfish. And that's why you see them joining parties without conscience. Peter and Ba, everybody is already saying you are doing great. You are putting structures in place. You are doing this one. You will still have your own pitfalls anyway. But there are some other things that other governments could not finish that you have finished. And people are happy with you, referring to all those things. And things were coming to Enugu like the MBA conference. They could come to Enugu because of they have completed the something conference, that woman conference or whatever. You understand me? So a lot of things are coming up, scoping up. The presidential hotel is being brought back. A lot of things you're already doing under PDP that everybody is now saying the Peter is doing good. The Peter is good from nowhere. When the center was PDP everywhere, Tinubu stood still in AD and was handling Lagos like Tinubu. And that is what made Tinubu who he is today. The Jagaban, you're hearing the Jagaban is the Jagaban that came from AD. And the Jagaban was there able to handle Lagos from there. From Lagos, influenced other Western states. From there, he moved to the federal.
That is correct.
From there, he influenced presidents, and now he is a president.
Yeah.
And all of you are moving to his party without even. Our people don't come with history. We don't even refer to past. And if you don't know the past, you will not even handle your present well, and you don't even know where you're going. So I think, Ben, just think of what I said.
Yeah.
As if
you really illustrated it in a comprehensive level, and you are apt in your transaction. The only thing why I asked that question is I feel that Mba is scared of losing the election 2027. And then I've been thinking, why is he scared? It means something in him is telling him it's not important. It's not important. But I think he's doing well because people say he's doing well. The IGR is rising. Though people complain of overtaxing and all of that, but why is he scared? And then, if at all there should be a change of party, why is he APC? Are we all blind in this same country of Nigeria? APC impoverished the country, make things hard for people. I made a post in any platform, and I said, yes, people are joining APC. I'm not going to join APC. I will not join it. Even though I wish my friends, my mentors who have joined, well, they remain my friend. If they invite me for any occasion, I will attend. And I hope if I invite them, they should also honor the invitation. It doesn't separate our relationship, but I will not join APC. I know politics is a business of interest, but in the interest pursuit, people should understand that morality comes first. Conscience should also guide us. APC is the reason why people are suffering in Nigeria. The same party. Even if at all there is a need to change a party, why APC? That is my question. These people that I saw carrying brooms, the political fair-weathers, that's what I call them. I still remember some of the comments, some of them we are making in Enugu, especially in Suka, about APC. The same people, you are now joining the same party. Where is your shame? And let me also shock you. You see all these people, when I see all of them, I'm just looking at them because I doubt if Itampa can also vouch for them.
you can't vote for them. How can you vote for such a
People
person?
don't even vote him in 2027. Oh, they're just there for fair weatherism, just there to protect their interests so that it will look like they are loyal. When that mass defection happened, I called one of the leaders. I don't want to mention them, and I will never mention the name of the person because it's highly confidential. And I said to the person, "This is what I'm seeing you guys carrying umbrella, carrying broom, even you. What's going on?" He said, "That is where they say we should go now. That we are just going there." Not that he said we are just going there with our leg and body, but not with our soul. He said, but not with our soul. I said, wow. He said that clothes you see us wearing ends there. Our spirit to know where it belongs. That is a powerful statement. Yes, God.
The issue, Ben, is that a lot of people, listen, let me use example. Do you see what happened to due respect to Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi? Because he made all of us, we respect him because he gave us platform to become who we are today. So no matter, nobody is perfect. He has his own pitfalls, You see, when he was there, the first thing I advised Ben was that don't joke with your first 11. He didn't listen to me. Who am I? Who is Chinedu's father? My father is not Nwodos. My father is not Jim Nwobodo. My father is not Abang. My father, because he likes to respect those people who are born from great, great families. But those of us who brought our lives to protect him, this is the first time I'm saying this after his election. We brought, Ben, we put our life, even you, we put our life on the line to make sure that he succeeds. And we advise you from that point. He will never hear. And the Plaza, Oliver Plaza, one day, in the government house, told him that this thing people are saying that if they go to Suka, they do vote, you will fail. They say Plaza has said the worst thing in this world. Because that is the true situation. But all those people going to him did not tell him. When it was time for election, he discovered that he was not winning election for any reason. This is what will happen to these people running to APC.
Yeah.
People will be clapping for them. In the day of election, a lot of them will be disappointed.
I feel the same way. And I tell you, we are going to massively. I'm saying this on a live TV to be on notice. We are going to massively resources, whatever wise, to support the right candidate. I don't want to talk more than this. We massively use all our gadgets to support the right candidate. That is, they could be the right candidate, but I said we will massively support the right candidate when the time comes.
Trump, thank yourself for Nigeria.
And thank you for bringing this up. I've been saying this in many platforms. We have Benjamin Netanyahu platforms where we have about 200,000 people. I was just been pre-approved by the admin who is in Tel Aviv because of the issue of Nigeria. And I've been in forefront about it. And today I'm one of the happiest man on earth. You know why? Because you cannot hide evil forever. It takes just a moment for that evil to be exposed. And despite all the background political games and gimmicks they played background to block what Trump has just done, they did a lot. Even pushed Bishop Kuka to come out and say he spoke against the Christians. Kudos to Khan.
No, I don't think he spoke against the Christians. I don't want
he
to.
Spoke against he spoke against the truth. He did not. He was economical with the truth. I listened to the
correct, but don't say he spoke against. He never spoke against any sect. But the issue is that he didn't bring. He was trying to balance.
You don't balance in that kind of thing.
No. That's sometimes this is a bishop. Let me tell you. No, hold on. This is a bishop. There are some trainings they have.
Yeah.
Especially when you are pronouncing et cathedra.
Yeah.
Es cathedra is that your voice and your statement is a law in your diocese. Yeah? Canon law says, this is a Catholic community.
Yeah.
It's not a Pentecostal church where a pastor can get up and say anything and own up to it. You understand? You see, the Catholics are teleguided in what you say. Completely. I'm telling you from a background. Listen, you see, as a bishop, the canon law says wherever the bishop is, or whatever the bishop says, the church has said. Wherever the bishop is, that is the church. So, as a bishop, there are statements he will make. Are you hearing me? So, it will not be taken like me and you.
Okay.
So, the issue is that he was trying to be so neutral. And we don't need it at this point because things are really spoiled.
You're coming to my point. I would just...
For you to say, listen, now I'm correcting something. For you to choose the word that he spoke against the Christians is not true. Because the truth is that both Christians and Muslims are victims. They are victims, but not on the same degree. You cannot tell me that the people doing this have not attacked any Muslim community. It's a lie.
No. Okay, well, just land so that I will.
I'm just trying to tell you, they have attacked both Christians, but we know that the degree of which that of the Muslim is very low to be compared with what is happening with the Christian community.
Yeah.
So the place he got it wrong is that for placing it like that, you should showcase clearly the degree. If something is happening 5% against 95, you understand? It's true that it's happening everywhere, but they are not in the same degree. That was what, for me, that was what Bishop Kuka was unable to bring out. But if it is the truth, it happens to both. But everybody knows that the Christian community has really suffered in their hands.
Yeah.
For him to get to the president of the United States and he has desired to make this kind of utterance. America will not just come up one day and decide something. They have made their investigation. They have collected data. You understand me? They know. And we all know, even though we didn't want to say it before our president here said it.
Yeah.
Because President Trump has said it now, people are beginning to say it's true, but people were hiding before, they don't want to say it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, if you have landed, I just want to make a point, very strong point, but I will start from the comment I made about Bishop Kuka. Well, on a lighter note, I might like to withdraw he spoke against the Christian, but at the same time, when you in Christian terminology, if you are yes, should be yes. If there is any, there's not like economical with the truth. The Bible has taught us to always say the things the way they are. But based on his office that he holds as a bishop, I can withdraw that statement that he spoke against the Christian and say, but I can keep that he was economical with the truth. I'll be happy to go with that one. That's something I want to tell you something about about this Christian genocide. There are many terrorist organizations in Nigeria.
Yeah, but there are things we don't use in our platform because of.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There are many extremists in Nigeria, different sects, carrying out different operations. What is happening in respect to Christian genocide and the sect that is doing it is different from the one affecting the Muslims. This is what I know, and this is what the data I think that America also has. The sect that's where you see news reports that some Muslims were attacked and all of that is a different ballgame. You are aware of even the one they are negotiating with, kidnapping going and all of different sects carrying out different mission, different operation in Nigeria. So the one affecting the Muslim has nothing to do with Christians. The one affecting the Christians is a different assignment, a different sect, and the assignment is what they are doing. And we know it. You know it. I understand that sometimes we try to make things sound balanced so that people will not feel off. I have seen a lot of data. The ones I've seen, people show me, the ones I've seen by myself, there is a declaration. That is an assignment that we need to carry this out. And it's happened. America has seen it, they watched it, they've seen it, they know, they see everything they are doing. So this is an assignment to eradicate Christianity. And it is happening. I cannot, based on what I've seen, the facts before us, and to say Muslim and Christians are victims, not on the same scale. The assignment against the Christians is not what is affecting the Muslims. It's not what is affecting the Muslims. But do you know my greatest confusion, my greatest surprise is the way Nigerian authority behave is quite very shocking and shameful. Did you see this chat between Marco Rubio, not even a chat, Marco Rubio and Bayo Nonuga, Bayo Nonuga. He responded to Marco Rubio's statement. He doesn't understand that he's dealing with people who have advanced way of collecting data. And he responded, we need military equipment. So he will give the military equipment that will finally be found in the hands of this sect. They know all these things. It is a good news to us Christians that America is on the see what is happening. They are now acknowledging based on the data they receive. Trump did not wake up one morning to say Nigeria should be declared a country of a particular concern. They have
Yeah.
seen this same thing I'm saying now, that what they say is happening to Muslim and Christian is a different people doing it. This one is different.
The issue, I think Ben, you just said what I said too. So I said the difference between what Kuka said is he did not bring out the degree. You know, if something is happening 5% against 95, everybody knows that the agenda is against the 95.
Yeah.
Even though there's what we call alibi in crime. Sometimes you do this thing, you go do small there, so that everybody go say, not only this person, then they do. You understand me? So, you understand? You feel come here now, come to this house, pack this. When you are going, you go break window for other people's place, so that they will say they also went to the other compound.
I know.
An investigator knows that the target was this house.
Yeah. How do you compare the statement of Khan and what Kukuka said? How do you relate them together?
No, you know, Khan came clearer.
And that's what he should
Khan
do.
came clearer.
And
I've told you the reason. It might be difficult for you because you are a Pentecostal. But
I'm
being
an Anglican.
an Anglican. But being an arch-practicing Catholic, you understand? Don't shake your head. I'm telling you, before, even in the strictest part of it, every homily preached by the bishop supposed to be written. Listen, when the bishop wants to preach homily, it's supposed to be written so that at any point in time he can present what he preached.
Yeah, I got
understand
you.
me?
Got you.
Yeah, because the Catholic Church does not allow you. I'm telling you, the Catholic Church does not allow you.
We know Kuka before now. Before Kuka took assignment under this administration.
No, unless you want to argue unnecessarily.
No,
the Catholic Church does not allow a bishop on a sensitive matter. You can talk on other things that are more, you know, other like some political affiliations and all these things. That one is easy.
Yeah.
But you know that this topic we are talking is a very, very sensitive topic. So on a topic like this, the Catholic Church will not just allow you to carry microphone, and start saying any kind of thing you want to say. You understand me? So I think that is where that was not Kuka speaking.
Yeah, I also argue with you.
Like we used to say something. That's what we call administrative character and personal character. That was not Kuka speaking. That was the bishop speaking. Because if Kuka was to speak, that the way he presented it would not be the way Kuka would.
What I was trying to say, do you know the what is making us to talk like this? Because we know him before he took. Are you aware he's having an assignment with the current administration? He was just being appointed to take up some assignment for this government. You are aware of that? So
yes,
good. So that is the reason we are making this argument. We are questioning if Kuka was not holding was not having this appointment right now. Will he speak the way he spoke? Because that is why people are judging that statement. I understand from the point of view you're making that based on I understand the episcopal order. I know it. I don't
those who are not Catholics, the first thing that will go to their mind is the political office or whatever is
fine.
But those of us who are Catholics, the first thing that will come to our mind is
you are right.
The word cathedral. That word cathedral is that seat where the bishop sits.
Yeah.
When you hear of cathedral, that's the name of that seat where bishop sits is the cathedral.
Yeah.
So from that seat, there's what we call in Catholic Church, there's what in canon law, there's what we call ex cathedra.
Yeah.
When they say, when the Pope pronounces ex cathedra, Pope, you hear Pope is a bishop. Pope is the Bishop of Rome. That's just the difference. He's the Bishop of St. Basilica. But he's a bishop like Kuka. There's no difference. You understand me? Pope is the Bishop of Rome. And when they pronounce their words are like law when they are speaking from that seat. So there's the major difference. So that's why the Catholic Church can say the Pope is infallible.
Yeah.
Infallibility of the Pope is only when the Pope pronounces as cathedral. But in his personal encyclicals as Francis, are you hearing me? He can make a lot of mistakes as a human being.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
The clear point between us is that you are arguing from the Catholic point of view, and I'm also making my point. I'm an Anglican from the reality point of view. Even though I understand the papacy and the episcopal laws of canon and all of that are guiding them when it comes to sensitive issues, but I still maintain my point that I expected more from him, and you can't blame me when I link it.
Even in politics, is it everything that Trump says that some other presidents, there are some other presidents in America that cannot say what Trump said today?
Yeah, well, yeah, fine. I agree.
Because of the kind of person Trump is.
Yeah, fine. Now,
because he says it's one thing. If anything you want to do, you can go and do it. He says it with conviction and strength that this is America.
That is his own
personality. Another president before him was not like him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So
they are protecting the institution of presidency in America.
Yeah.
And they apply diplomatic, words and approach any statement they want to make. But the president we have now will come and tell you how it is.
Yeah.
So it's not every time that we get people that speak like that.
Yeah. Well, on a shorter note, we just have to maybe in our conclusion, we need to emphasize a little more on the implication of Nigeria being declared public a country of a particular concern, the implication and the kind of things that we're going to be expecting. And one thing, I was looking at that declaration, that's what the connotes and all of that. I also see that it's just not only about religious intolerance, or all of that. That necessitates kind of state declaration of a country by the United States of America. When issues like imprisoning people without trials, holding people in prison without trial, you can just look up that. You see the content, the act of declaring a test. So it's not only about. So we are not even though religious Christian genocide is used as a caption, but by the time we still need to wait for America to come out with some other information they have in regard to this. So we shouldn't just be centering this because I've looked at.
The issue is that America is such an organized place.
Yeah.
Just like in our place, police will arrest you before they start investigation.
Yeah. and someone will be in detention for 5 years without trials.
In America, before they come to arrest you, everything about what you have done is already with them.
Yeah, they arrest by warrant. They don't arrest by intimidation.
Yeah. So when they are arresting you, they are finished all your investigation.
It's the same thing here. They arrest by warrant.
Before President Trump will come and start declaring Nigeria place of concern, a lot of investigation, a lot of data.
Do you know if Tinubu had attended the UN meeting, I think he would have had some meeting after meeting. I don't know why he avoided that meeting, because he was I checked his schedules that moment. I don't think he was very busy. He sent his vice. So there's a lot going on in Nigeria, and we should be worried about it. This declaration is going to affect Nigeria economically. Investors will run away. Nigeria will lose a lot of support from internationally. And I don't think Trump is backing down. He says this is the least we can do. Sanctions are coming.
I think he has said another thing. That's why I said I want to be sure before I read it out. He has said another thing again.
Okay.
From now on.
Okay, read that one again. Read it. Let's hear.
I don't know. I want to be sure. You know, I don't read that things I'm not sure of.
I'm impressed. One thing that people should not even joke with. There are people in Trump's cabinet who understand Nigeria very well, who knows Nigeria very well. Susie Wild, before she even, became, popular in Trump campaign, she once talked about Igbo people in Nigeria. She mentioned Igbo people in Nigeria. Susie Wild, the chief of staff of Donald Trump. So we have an administration that people who are there, apart from Trump, identified at some point with Nigerians. So this is something, it's like an iceberg.
The issue, Ben, is that, let me tell you, US is the police of the world, they say.
Yeah.
And they don't joke with Nigeria because you can't talk of Africa without Nigeria.
Mm.
You understand? So Nigeria is on the spotlight of US at any point in time. So you understand me? So if Nigeria are doing things and there's some administration that come before Trump keep quiet, they just decide to keep quiet, not that they don't know.
Mm.
Not that they don't know.
Yeah.
It's just that Trump is a very practical president.
Radical and vibrant.
He doesn't want to compromise for any reason.
And I'm impressed.
Yes, and I'm impressed too. I'm impressed too. So some people might not like it, but people like us will like it. So and we don't care.
People who don't like Trump, truly they have something to hide.
Yes,
if you see anybody, there was a comment I made in CNN. CNN. I also made it in Fox News. I said, I've looked at Trump. I've looked at his administration. I've looked at everything about this guy. If you dislike Trump or you have something against Trump or you don't like him, there are two things. It's either you are unlawful or you have something you are hiding that is unlawful. So you can't hate Trump. It's either he makes you happy by watching him speak, he crack a lot of joke and you're happy, your day is made, or you are just enjoying.
And he's cracking the joke with seriousness. He's cracking it
He's
as a joke.
a jolly fellow man.
Whatever
I like that man. People say he's racist. He's not. I've watched his videos. I don't think he's racist. He's just principled. He's just disciplined. I can do what he's doing. Like as a black man, I can. Yeah, fine. He's not. I've watched when he came to Scotland. He entered a shop, and then he was, to check out something in the shop, and he saw some people, even a black woman, and he paid for their shop. This is a very, very open heart man. He's a Christian and he loves God. I don't know anybody. It's only the left-wing lunatics who are just attacking Trump. Because Trump says he doesn't want all this LGBT. Transgender. What is right? You can't be doing all this, paying attention to your skin and how you look, all this is, and you are in the military. Fine. That is out. Because if you are concerned about your mate, you want to change your body and become a woman, that means your mission is already divided. You can't be focused. And he's doing it. He has actually brought a lot of respect to America by now. If I'm telling you, because before we in the UK, we don't, it's that kind of a drop in respect in the people. But now America is respected massively.
Hello. Hello, Mosi. KJ. Adoma. How? Just new 5 minutes can put you guys.
It has gotten so late. It's already almost to 11, 10:30 here.
Yes.
So I know you still have the brightness of the day. It's around 6 o'clock over there in
Yes,
America.
yes.
Yeah.
But,
So, but it's very night here, so I can go to bed, and I really enjoy
yes,
tonight's show.
it
Thank you
was
so
a
much
good
for
one.
this
It was
broadcast.
a nice one.
Yeah.
That's why we can always bring time to talk.
Yeah, no
You know.
problem. I anticipate the next show with a result of you talking with our leaders and getting a
No,
feedback
tomorrow,
for us.
tomorrow, tomorrow,
Good. Good.
tomorrow,
All
tomorrow.
right.
I will react.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Hello, my people. You have seen. It was a guys' day. A lot of things we are saying at the same time. From Adada state creation to Nigeria to the declaration made by President Trump on Nigeria as one of the particularly concerned countries of interest, and a lot of things. So just for our own interest. So if you have learned something today, I want you to go to the comment section and say, yeah, Chinedu Anichi TV is a place to be. So tomorrow also 3 p.m. we'll be on this line. Tomorrow we'll be having Ambassador Aju Elumelu. Ambassador Aju Elumelu is a woman that is fighting globally for 35% representation of women in politics. So we want to hear the voice of women tomorrow. So by 3 p.m. ET, and that is 8 p.m. Nigerian time or West African time. So we are going to have Ambassador Aju Elumelu in the show. So look for your coffee, look for your popcorn, show up. It's going to be okay. Thank you. God bless you.